But we begin tonight with a stunning new look at evidence against the suspects charged in the plot to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Good evening to you. Welcome to 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Alan Campbell, in tonight for Dave Llewellyn. And we've just obtained the exhibits that include photos of weapons like this rifle linked to the alleged conspirators.
5 of them appeared in federal court today in Grand Rapids. The judge ruling they will stand trial. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kirchner obtained the exhibits in the case a short time ago and joins us live now from Grand Rapids. Jim?
Carolyn, it's extraordinary that the U.S. Attorney would release these exhibits, but he certainly knows how high profile this case is, getting national attention. The plot against our governor, allegedly. And then on Tuesday, when we heard the testimony, a second alleged plot against the Virginia governor, all because of their COVID lockdown restrictions last spring. 2 of the exhibits are videos the feds say the co-defendants made of themselves, showing how they were getting good at rapid reloading of their assault rifles. They were exchanged, the testimony was, over an encrypted text website. Exhibit number 8 is a video the feds say shows the basement of the home of Ty Garbin. The camera moves over to a gun safe, showing his arsenal. Inside, a silencer he was holding for a co-defendant. There are pictures of assault rifles with those silencers. Exhibit 16 is part of their encrypted texts, some say by a confidential informant who was working for the FBI. How was the road trip, meaning doing surveillance on the summer home of the governor? Got eyes on the house. Can cut off the police. They talk about blowing up a nearby bridge to slow the police. A picture of the underside of that bridge is also sent. The feds have said Adam Fox is the ringleader. This picture was presented in court as taken by a confidential informant of Fox doing recon on the governor's house. Then later, Fox drawing a map of the house and the actual map showing the layout. The nearest PD, 3 miles, 2.5 minutes away. Everything else, 20-plus miles out. Defense attorneys for Ty Garbin after court today.
They come to court ready to prove their complaint, and that's all they're able to prove right now. And anything that benefits our client is at the bottom list of their priorities.
And that defense attorney says this case needs to be tried here in court, not in the media. The case of all 5 of these guys is actually now headed to a federal grand jury where more charges could be added on. They're facing up to life if convicted. We also learned in testimony here this afternoon that the feds moved in several locations throughout Michigan last Wednesday night, October the 7th, because one of their confidential informants was compromised. Could have been in danger. Nothing else was said about that. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Jim Kirchner, 7 Action News.
All right, Jim, so glad you're there for us. Thank you so much. For a closer look at the evidence and what's next for the suspects, make sure you head to WXYZ.com.